Hi, I'm Florante Nicolas Jr. from BS Criminology to Bravo. Today I'm going to recite the definition of criminal investigation, information, complaint, warrant of arrest, search warrant, the basic principle of warrant of arrest, the basic principle of search warrant, raid, probable cause, and the ISU quality policy. Criminal investigation is an arch with deal with the identity and location of the offenders and provide evidence of his guilt through criminal proceedings. Information is an accusation in writing charging a persons or group of persons of an offense subscribed by the prosecution or fiscal. It is substantiated on oath and include the name of the party, the offense committed, facts of the events, fact of the offense, and other factors relevant. Complaint is a sworn written letter charging a person or a group of a person subscribed by the offended party, such as victims of the offense committed or any peace officer charged with the enforcement of the law violated. Warrant of arrest is an order in writing issued by the name of the people of the Philippines, signed by the judge, and directed to a peace officer commanding him to arrest a designated person and take him into the custody of law in order that he may be bound to answer the commission of an offense. Search warrant is an order in writing issued by the name of the people of the Philippines, issued by the judge and directed to the peace officer commanding to search for personal property and bring it before the court. The basic principle of warrant of arrest. It shall be the duty of the officer executing the warrant without necessary delay to arrest accused and deliver him to the nearest police station. During arrest, with or without warrant, it shall be the duty of the arresting officer to inform the person arrested of the cause of the arrest or constitutional the dialect or language knowing the subject, except when he please or forcibly resist. The officer must present a warrant to the person arrested. If he did not bring it with the time of arrest, he shall be shown to him as soon as practicable. Next is no torture, force, or violence or any means which vitiate the free will of the person arrested. Next is the basic principle of search warrant. The police officer concerned must go to place indicated to the search warrant, and taking things to describe therein in the presence at least one witness, competent witness who's resident at the neighborhood. If he is refused admittance of the place of search after forgiving the notice of the purpose and authority, he may force himself to execute the warrant, and if he is detained therein, he may force himself to out to deliberate himself. Next is the search must made at daytime unless otherwise stated. The next is the officer seizing the property must issue detailed receipt of size of the person and whose possession it was, or absence of such as person. He must in the absence at least one witness leave such receipt of the place where such things were seized. As long as during the opening of the safes, drawers, cabinets, tablets, etc., the lifting of the article should be done of his house or his authorized representative or immediate the members of his family to preclude the suspicion of the theft planting evidence. Thereafter, the officer must deliver the things or property seized to the judge who's issued the warrant with an inventory duly verified under oath. Next is raid. Is a surprise invasion of the building and area. Raids are usually made after careful investigation and when other gives a accomplishment of the mission are not suitable. Probable cause. The facts or the circumstances engender a well grounded belief that the crime has committed and the persons arrested committed. And the last is I issue quality policy. The Isabela State University endeavors led to be a university in instruction, research, extension, and resource generation through continual improvement of services.